Hello everybody, this is GamerBot again, and it's time for another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 video. Today we are in Florida in the United States, close to a town called Cyprus. If you know it, please comment. I didn't know it so far. It's my first time here in Cyprus, and I'm here to save the communities from a bushfire that is spreading. So let's see how this goes. We'll first manage the aircraft. The aircraft looks fine. Do we have enough fuel? Fuel also looks fine. Do we have insurance? We have too much insurance. That's better. Okay. So let's do it. Okay, the guys already filled her up. Note my company name.
Calling all units. Signs of fire at Naples. I repeat, calling all units.
Okay, signs of fire at Naples. So we're going to pee on it. Exactly. Let's go. Start her up. Landing
You're the
lights
most skilled units
on.
for this task, so get on site and put out the
Landing
fire
with
for our
nose
strike team.
lights.
We only got few minutes to work with here, maximum 30, I would say. After
Yeah,
that, the
looks
situation
good.
could get even worse. Got it?
Ignore the
Let's
blocky
go.
background.
Hold your position until the fire is out. Hurry, everyone.
Hurry. And we got a penalty without doing anything. That's a good start. Happens quite often on these types of mission. So let's get her up to speed. Oh, we're going the wrong way, it seems. We got a huge runway here, much longer than we actually need. Yeah, in here we got prop torque management, we got fuel leaning, which we don't need because we're not going that high. And otherwise it's pretty straightforward. There is no fancy avionics system, no autopilot whatsoever. Just pure flying skills, or the lack thereof. We're going to find out. The seat position is incredibly high in this plane. We announce our takeoff. Don't need to expect a reply. Accelerate again. Get some trim. Turn, baby, turn. Yeah, I'd say 14% trim is fine. It's just a guesstimation. And we go full throttle. And we take a little bit back. So we are everywhere in the green. Keep it straight. We dial back again. And we can rotate. Can we? Yes, we can. We are climbing. We're pulling back our gear. Oh, she's heavy. Okay. All values are in the green.
Coordinates of the Firefighting
Can pull back prop lever a little bit.
P-Unit, you're on your own with ATGS. I'll be a challenge, but it will make it easier for the rest of the team to focus on the other hotspots.
Okay, we'll
P-Unit,
climb to
swing by the
1000
water source
feet.
after your first drop and reload. It's on your map. It will take decades for the region to recover if we don't put out this fire in time. P-Unit, we're counting on you to hold the line. Over.
It warms my heart when they're pronouncing my company name. It really does. Let's look at the beautiful landscape. Florida is nice, really. Especially when it's winter here in Austria. It's beautiful to be able to sit in Microsoft Flight Simulator and go to some nice warm area. Florida is just perfect, and it's also very beautiful. Because it has lots of water. And everybody loves places that have lots of water. That's why they are building the houses there, you see. And I think in the distance I'm already able to spot the fire that we are approaching. Increase our thrust slightly. I'm just watching the panel over there. Yeah, 1000 feet is about fine, I think. Slightly higher seating position is also good. It looks beautiful. I love the burn marks on the side. The whole design of the aircraft is really beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of, I don't know, Star Wars? It really looks like something that could have been created by George Lucas. but I'll keep that altitude for now. Later we'll have to drop to 100 feet above the fire. And I think 80 knots or something like that. Ah, yeah, we can already see the smoke. Yeah, this plane will definitely soon get a paint job. So it's looking nice and shiny again. Yeah, by the way, the option to paint your aircraft, if you've never tried it before, it does not allow you to change the livery or anything. You are just repainting it in the same color, so it's shiny again. Which is a shame, because sometimes I would really like to have a different livery on the plane. In free flight mode there are for many planes different liveries available, but in mission mode there's only one livery per plane. I hope they are going to fix that. Sim update 5 is expected, but there are no details out yet, just that the beta should start very soon. So, a nice little fire. Usually in these missions you only need one pass. In the big wildfires where you've got the other plane, that I don't possess yet, but might buy very soon. You have bigger fires where you need multiple passes, and the plane is much more difficult to handle. This is a simple one. Yes, we're getting there. Yeah, good to drop my first load, I know. 110 knots it is, that is good. Still take out a little bit of throttle. And we drop down just above the fire. Okay, the altitude should be about right. And water goes away. Perfect. I like to hear that.
Thanks to your efforts. It was great teaming up with you. End of the mission P on it. Good work. Fly home safe.
Thank you, darling. It was a pleasure working with you. And there goes the last bit of smoke. that smells like victory. Let's take a look at our tablet. Yep. It was a nice and easy mission. And this is a nice and easy to fly plane. It's very enjoyable. You should give it a shot. You don't need to possess a company to fly it. You just need to get the proper licenses. I think you need the waterplane license and yeah, I think something like high performance. Not sure. I don't think it's high performance. When you look at the license, at the permissions for different types of missions, you see what licenses you need for them, or what other prerequisites. This airplane is so much fun. Used hardly any fuel. Still got 49 gallons in each of the tanks. By the way, do we have a fuel selector switch here? Just out of interest, the rudder trim. Oops. Oh, look at this! I haven't even spotted that yet. And I don't find the switch to turn it on right now. And I'm not sure if it's really a wise decision to go looking for it right now. Avionics. Master. Up, probably. Something to research. That's kind of intriguing. And I'm constantly veering off my actual course. Now let's concentrate on bringing her home. desperately looking for a hint about gear speed. Well, we'll extend it around 100 knots, I'd say. Going straight into the downwind. Over there's our runway. Yes, it is. We're going to gently reduce our speed. Yeah, I think that's good enough to take the gear out. And the first stage of flaps. And we add some throttle to compensate for the drag. Let's turn in direction of final. Reduce the throttle a little bit more. The runway. That is looking good. We announce our final. We don't announce our final. We do announce our final.
Foxtrot Alpha Tree 7 traffic. Gamerbot Papa Oscar November 5411 is on
our
final.
airspeed.
Runway 18 to land. Foxtrot Alpha Tree 7.
Taking out the second stage of flaps. We aim above the trees. Plenty of runway there. We don't need to touch down early. And throttle to 0. And we're gliding. And we're touching down. Nice and easy. Oh my god, we have reverse thrust. We have reverse thrust. This is ridiculous. It can land on such short runways anyway. But I like it. I like reverse thrust. Gives me extra thrust in the plane, if you allow the pun.
Foxtrot Alpha Tree 7 traffic. Gamerbot Papa Oscar November 5411 is taxiing to parking. Foxtrot Alpha Tree 7.
there's parking. Yeah, that's a funny joke now, isn't it? Ah, I know there's no collision with these planes and not with the buses, not even with the fuel truck. The sound design is really nice in spring.
The joy of a mission completed. Everyone is thankful for what you did today.
I hope so. I'm glad I could help. If you want to help this channel, then subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Not sure what we will be doing, but it will be fun, I'm sure. Now before we wrap it up, let's take a look at our score. Not too shabby. One-way radio communication. Yes, and we made it to S. That's nice. How much did we earn? Not too much, but it's not a long mission either. And it's a fun one. Oh, almost 200,000 credits. Nice increase in reputation. And there we go. Thanks for watching. GamerBot over and out.